Hi friends, happy Sunday! And welcome to another Zoom episode natin. For this season, ito na po yung pangalawa nating Zoom episode. And in fact, more Zoom episodes to come. Anyway, my dear friends, alam niyo pa this year na we celebrate the year of ecumenism and interreligious dialogue. So, for this Sunday, we're very lucky to have with us one of my friend who will be sharing with us his experience, no? Sa pakikipag-dialogue, pakikipag-relate, pakikipag-interact, and in fact, pakikipamuhay with people of different religions. My dear friends, join me in welcoming a friend, my former classmate, and a former Jesuit volunteer. My dear friends, I give you Arvin Santos, and today is about to tell us a story of
How I Met the Father.
So Arvin, tell us the story of your JVP experience. So, if ever, tell us what is this JVP na pinasukan mo, no?
Okay. I remember before I graduated philosophy with you, di ba, sa San Carlos, I was enticed, I was invited to join the Jesuit Volunteers. The Jesuit Volunteers is a program open to all college graduates. It is hosted by the Ateneo de Zambaonga University. And it just gives people the chance to volunteer. I mean, it's a year or two, 1 year or 2 year na makapag-volunteer either in the area of formal education, in the area of pastoral formation, or in the area of socio-economic or yung mga community outreach.
I see.
As for me, I was assigned as a campus minister sa Ateneo de Zambaonga Junior High School. Yes.
Paturo ko how to be campus minister.
O nga pala. Well, to be honest, my experience as a campus minister was the first time kasi I never really had the chance to have a campus minister. Well, syempre, di ba, high school seminarian. So, it was just an experience of me of trusting God and just telling Him, Lord, kayo na bahala. You have given me to this mission. Kayo nagpadala sa akin dito. You led me here. Kayo na bahala. And one of the memorable experiences that I had when I arrived was on my second night, I got the chance to go to Fort Pilar. Diba? I think nakikita natin sa mga social studies natin.
Tama.
Fort Pilar is now a Marian shrine. So para siyang outdoor shrine na open, parang open park. And the shrine has the image of Our Lady of the Pilar sa isang wall.
Okay.
And what's amazing was first, it was parang a sign for me na Mama Mary is still here with me. And, our nanay is always there to guide us. But secondly, and this is what I've learned through my 2 years in staying in Zamboanga, na the Fort Pilar is flock, pinupuntahan siya ng not only Catholic pilgrims but also Muslims and non-Catholic Christians. They light candles, they offer prayers, they say their thanksgiving kasi they have miracles attributed to Our Lady of the Pilar in saving Zamboanga City. And I think this is the overall attitude that I saw and maybe I even learned in my experiences sa ADZU sa Zamboanga. As a campus minister, we were in charge of course, the Holy Mass, the sacraments, the recollections and retreats, di ba? Pero at the same time, it was also an opportunity for me to just be with students and teachers. And sa Ateneo de Zamboanga, we have majority Catholics, pero there's also a large number of Muslim students and teachers. And at the same time, non-Catholic Christians. What's amazing for me is yung environment namin sa junior high school. We have mass every month, yung monthly community mass. At nagugulat ako na even the Muslims and the non-Catholic Christians are excited for the mass kasi we really prepare. We really prepare the environment. Tapos, alam mo yun, sometimes sila yung mga mangungulit sa akin, Sir, Kailan yung next mass natin? Kailan yung next mass natin? Meron akong mga members ng choir na non-Catholics. Meron ngang time na may mga altar servers na gustong sumali na non-Catholics din. And siguro, what's beautiful for me was seeing us worship God together. Of course, meron mga hindi sa Pentagon, they cannot receive communion, pero the very fact that they're there and they really want to listen, especially sa homily ng pare. They want to learn, they want to sing. Alam mo yun, sometimes, magugulat na lang ako, they all know the Fundador, yung hymno.
Yes.
To Saint Ignatius. Yes. They're familiar with the Ave Maria. Alam mo yun, it's beautiful kasi I see with my own eyes how we were not separated by the barriers of religious beliefs, of cultural differences. And even hindi ako taga Mindanao, I do not have any relatives from Visayas to Mindanao, pero they welcomed me. Sometimes I get the chance to share stories with the different students. And that's where I see na all of us actually are having struggles. All of us are going through life. All of us, regardless of our religious orientations, our cultural backgrounds. I do not believe in what other people say na we only serve one God. We only serve the same God. No. For me, I believe that we only have one God. And all of us are trying to know Him more. We are trying to be closer to Him. At hindi porkat Katoliko tayo, kilala na natin siya. No. To be honest, in my experiences with the different religious beliefs, I got the chance to also be strengthened with mine. And ito nga, yung suot kong t-shirt ngayon is our t-shirt sa formation ng Ateneo de Zambaonga Junior High School. And it simply says, diba? And it simply says, companion. And I think yun yung spirit talaga of interreligious dialogue and ecumenism. It's to be a companion to people. Just being there with them, serving with them, listening to their stories, and sometimes even hearing their wisdom. There are a lot of things that I have learned from these people. Mayroon akong mga kaibigan na Muslims na mas excited pa magsimba kaysa sa akin. Mas excited mainig ng homily kaysa sa akin.
Yes, and it happens.
It really happens, di ba? Pero, alam mo yun, it's really drawing inspiration from people who go through life that learn a lot. And I do believe that we all have all of these experiences are our experiences of God. And isn't that what being a Catholic is? Diba? Catholic, all-embracing, open to everyone. And I think it's very beautiful that we could come together, we could search together, and even though we will never be sure, every day we get to meet the Father through all these different people, through all their experiences, and through all their stories.
Yes. Thank you for that wonderful sharing, no, Arvin. Question lang, no? Na-curious lang ako kasi nga sabi mo, newbie ka, kung tutusin dun sa area of campus ministry and even sa culture sa Zamboanga, di ba? And usually, pagdating sa usapang religion, ganyan, ang madalas na pinag-uusapan is yung differences, di ba? Pero for you, based on your experience, maski isa lang, ano sa tingin mo yung yung naging common, parang naging meeting point nyo ng ikaw personally with your students of different faiths, na bigla kayong nag-connect? Parang, ano yun? Ano yung sa experience mo, yung parang naging similar experience natin with them or common denominator that we share with them or you personally that you shared with them kaya nag-connect kayo bigla. Parang gano'n.
Siguro kay JM, one of the vivid experiences or memories that I have was, I think it was only a month or two since I came sa Zamboanga. And there was this Muslim student na became close with me because of a recollection. Ayun, medyo feeling close siya, pero hindi, mabait talaga siya, very friendly. Tapos, that moment, she was sitting there with a friend sa center ng aming lobby sa ADZU. Tapos, I just sat there, umupo lang kasama niya, and this other student, yung friend niya, she started telling about her struggles sa family. Like, meron siyang kapatid na nahihirapan with her sexual orientation. Tapos, ayun, there are times daw na siya mismo, nahihirapan siya kausapin yung kapatid niya na yun. And even for me, I have experiences with my family. I have, a family is never perfect naman eh. I had experiences there with my family. I think what's beautiful and what helped me a lot was just being able to be vulnerable with them. And to tell them na life is never perfect. That is why no man is an island, di ba? Kasi we go through life and we meet different people. And for me, what helped me was just to be able to share my experiences and to listen to theirs. Kasi regardless of whatever belief that you have, even political inclination that you have, we have shared experiences, shared struggles. And in the middle of all these things is that still silent voice in our hearts, searching for God, searching for love, searching for understanding of ourselves.
Ayun. Tama, no? Parang I sort of agree with you too when you say when you shared something on woundedness, no? Na lahat tayo nagsa-struggle. Kasi before then may mga experiences din ako with different faiths and religion. Mga students din and some even mga friends or nakaka-interact ko sa Ateneo campus, sa Loyola. And usually ang starting point talaga is hindi naman talaga yung kung ano yung pinapaniwalaan, kung ano yung doctrine natin. Pero more on stories, di ba? Kung ano yung storyang dala ko, ano yung storyang dala mo.
Life stories.
Yung experiences natin ng joy, ng happiness, and sometimes, and most especially sometimes, even pain, di ba? Yung own woundedness natin. Kaya nakakatuwa lang na how through faith and through our personal beliefs and through our own experiences, we're able really to connect with different people.
I think na one of the main temptations for us is parang we try to sell Jesus to others, di ba? Actually, no. It is our life itself that can speak about our faith. And if we get to share our stories, I think yun din naman natutunan natin, remember, sa ating class with our class in mass media, remember, in college. It's really the stories, kay JM din. Yeah. It's really just being able to share stories, and these stories would always inspire more than the doctrines and beliefs. It can come, pero it's the sharing of stories that actually leads us closer with each other towards our common goal, which is to be with God.
Yes. And in line with that, no, siguro ito yung last na gusto ko rin i-point out, and baka may ma-share ka pa. When you spoke of companion, diba? So si Arvin po pala ay magaling sa Latin. So si Arvin ay bibigyan sa atin yung etymology ng companion. Pero correct me if I'm wrong, 'di ba? companion is came from two Latin words, cum and panis, meaning with bread, right? So, being a companion means to share bread with someone. At sa culture nating Filipino, no, mahilig tayong kumain, di ba? And more often than not, siguro marami din mag-agree, yung stories ay lumalabas over meals.
Yes.
When we share food with someone, when we share bread with someone. So, book, Arvin, yeah, we call each other book kasi sa college, may bukluran, so magkasama we call book. So anyway, so going back doon sa pagiging companion, no?
Yes.
Ano sa tingin mo, book, yung pwede mong ma-share, no? Sa ating lahat, especially for the youth, for students, for campus ministers, like me, no? Na nagsisimula ngayong new normal academic.
Yes.
So, how do we become a companion, not only to our own circle of friends or sa mga groups natin, but more importantly to other people, to the wider, let's say, university community, or more so to the wider range of religious beliefs and faiths?
Siguro kay JM, it's really just be there. Sometimes what a person needs is just someone to listen. In the world na parang we all try to shout sa social media, then papatama lang tayo sa social media, or most if not all of us are just trying to find someone to just be there and to listen. It's not so much about the advices we give, it's not so much about the stories that we can share also. It's about the mismong experience of being there with that person. And for me, campus ministry and even companionship itself is frustrating. Kasi alam mo yun, yung parang ganito lang yan. Parang alam mo yung kaibigan mo na lapit sa'yo nang hihingi ng relationship advice. Tapos, hindi naman niya susundin yung advice mo.
Speak for yourself. Kung alam may ganyan.
Okay. Pero, guilty ako doon. Pero, yun nga. It's really just being there. And sometimes magugulat na lang tayo na, you know, we don't build relationships to change people. No. Only God can change people. And what we can do is just to be there, to listen. If we can share something, yes, we can share something. Minsan, ang magagawa natin is libre lang natin sila ng pagkain.
Ay, wow.
Okay,
sana all nililibre. Baka naman pwedeng manlibre isa dyan.
Next time.
Kailangan ko ng companion ngayon.
Quarantine pa. Zoom muna.
Sige, alright.
And yun, talagang to just make the other feel na you're welcome. You're welcome to come anytime. You're welcome to share. And I'll be here.
Thank you, Book Arvin. Siguro it's a very good takeaway for all of us, my dear friends. It's very ironic how dialogue, a word na nagko-connote ng salita, ng puro salita, starts actually with silence and listening. Siguro ako personally yung takeaway ko when we start engaging in dialogue with people na hindi agad salita. Kung hindi, as what Arvin said in his sharings, isimulan ng pakikinig. Book Arvin, thank you very much for gracing our vlog this Sunday for this week, no? And alam mo ba, Book, meron akong mga klase rin sa LST na former JVP, mga members. Hindi ko lang kung may mga mutual friends tayo nakakilala mo na mga nag-JVP din, no?
Yes, siguro.
Sino ba yan? Shout out kay Joanne ba? JVP. Si
yes, Ate Joanne.
Yes. Naging classmate ko siya sa LST. So shout out sa'yo, Joanne, kung nanonood ka. paki-plug naman kami sa Radyo Katipunan at CMO on air. So ayun, Book, baka naman meron kang gusto mo rin sila i-invite sa sa JVP. We're not endorsing or we're not paid to endorse JVP, pero from what Arvin experienced, baka it's a very good opportunity and for all of us. So, Arvin,
kung merong college graduates or actually even working professionals, if you just want maybe just to spend a year to, to just be away from what you're used to, if you really just want maybe to spend just 1 year lang naman, just 1 year to meet people, to try to share yourself, to share your experiences, the Jesuit Volunteer Philippines, again, is situated at Ateneo de Zambaonga University, pero it is also, we also accept volunteers from any part of the Philippines. And it's an opportunity for you it became an opportunity for me to be who I am right now, to grow more, and even to grow deeper in the faith. So, I don't know. Wala na mawawala kung susubukan natin.
Yeah. Parang tagline lang sa vocation yan na come and see.
Come and see.
Alright. Book, Arvin, thank you. Hanggang sa susunod nating pag-uusap at pagkikita, hopefully physically, when everything gets well.
In God's
time. Lord, sana maging okay na lahat. My dear friends, thank you for watching. Salamat sa pakikinig, sa panibagong paglalakbay natin sa How I Met the Father. Have a fruitful week ahead. See you next week.